Hello students, how are you all doing? Stay home, stay safe. I'm Jabrunisha Begum, going to handle Maths for class 9. Okay. Our first chapter is Set Language. So this is a very new chapter for you all. So listen carefully. Let me begin. The set concept, it was developed by a German mathematician George Cantor. So what is set languages? So in this universe we have different types of object or things we say. So we gather things that have the common property. See, look at this figure 1.1. So this is a set of fruits, and in the figure 1.2 it's a set of household items. So, set language it's a mathematical way of representing collection of objects. Set theory is a language of mathematics. We can also say that the set is the building block of mathematics. Okay, let's get into the definition. A set is a well-defined collection of objects. What is well-defined collection? So if it is possible to identify whether the element belongs to a set, then we call it as a well-defined collection. Okay. Okay. Now let us see about the representation of a set. There are three forms or three methods to represent a set. They are, the first one is the descriptive form, the second is set builder form, and the third one is the roster form. Okay, let's see each one in detail. First, what is a descriptive form? So if a set is described in words, then it is called descriptive form. The example is if I say the set of all vowels in English alphabet or the set of all whole numbers. So I represent the set in just using the English words. So such type of representation is called as the descriptive form. And the second is set builder form. So in the set builder form, the elements of a set they are described by a rule. For example, if I say A equal to set of X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So this is described by a rule. What is the rule? It is a vowel in the English alphabet. So the next example, B equal to set of X such that X is a whole number. So if I describe the elements of that set by a rule, then it is said to be in the set builder form. See, look at the first one, A equal to set of all X. Next to that colon is there. So how you have to read it is A equal to set of X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. Okay. The next third form is the roster form. If a set is described by listing all the element of the set, then it is said to be in the roster form. What is listing all the element? See, in the second form I said X is a vowel in English. So in the third roster form I have listed what are the vowels in the English alphabet. So this is what listing the element of the set. See the first example, A equal to set A, E, I, O, U. So these are the elements of that particular set A. Next is B equal to set 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So these are the whole numbers. So when we list all the elements of the set, then it is said to be in the roster form. Okay, now let's get into the exercise. First exercise, the first sum is which of the following are the sets? First sum, the collection of prime numbers up to 100. See the collection of prime numbers. Already we have a set of prime numbers. In that it is possible to say whether the number belongs to the collection of prime numbers. So if it is possible to say whether a object or element belongs to the set, then we say it is a well defined set. So here the collection of prime numbers up to 100, we can get the prime numbers from the list, which are from 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97. So it is possible to define the set. Therefore, it forms the set. The second sum, the collection of rich people in India. The collection of rich people, there is no correct definition for who is rich, is it not? So everyone may have a different criteria to say who is rich. So since the criteria is not defined yet, we cannot say it as a well defined set. Therefore the collection of rich people in India is not a set. So if at all we have a perfect criteria to define or a well-defined collection, if we have already only, then we can say it is a set. But the collection of rich people, it is we do not have a well-defined collection. Therefore, we say it is not a set. Third question, the collection of all rivers in India. See, already we have a list of rivers in India. Therefore, from the collection we can say whether the river belongs to that set or not. So it is possible to find out whether it's a element belong to that set. Therefore we can say it is a set. Fourth, the collection of good hockey players. So the good hockey players is not well defined. Why? Because the criteria differs from person to person. Therefore, we cannot say whether a player is good player or not. Therefore, it is not a well defined collection. Hence, it's not a set. Second question. List the set of letters of the following words in roster form. What is roster form? Already we said, if a set is described by listing all the elements of the set, it is said to be in the roster form. The first is India they have given. So always the set should be written within the curly braces or within the set bracket. See, first some India A equal to, we have to write all the elements or the object, but there should not be any repetition of the element. See, first A equal to set of, what are the letters in the word India? I, N, D. Once again we have I, but the element should not get repeated, therefore need not write I once again. So I, N, D, A are the elements of the set A. The second one, parallelogram. See here also we can represent a set by any letters, but always use the capital letters to represent the set name. B equal to, start from the letter, starting letter, first open the curly brace. The first element is P, A, R. Once again A gets repeated, but don't write it. Next L, E, O, G, R also already we have written, A also already we have written, so M. So these are the elements of that particular set B. So the roster form is, we are listing the element of the set. So if a set is represented by listing the element, then it is said to be in the roster form. Look at the third sum. They are represented by the letter C. C equal to, always a set should be written within the curly braces. So open the set bracket. M, I, S and P. See, the elements should be separated by using the commas. Don't forget, the elements of the set should be separated by using the commas. And the fourth, Czechoslovakia. D, they have represented the set by the letter D. D equal to C, Z E, C already we have written, so need not write. H, O, S, L, O already we have written. So V, A, K and I. So this is how we represent the set in the roster form. Next question number 3. Consider the following set: A equal to 0, 3, 5, 8, B equal to 2, 4, 6, 10, C equal to 12, 14, 18, 20. So they have defined three sets which is in the roster form. You all understood, I think they are in the roster form. So now the question is, state whether true or false. First sum 18 belongs to C. Let's see how to read it. First sum 18, that symbol it represents, how we have to read is belongs to. 18 belongs to C. Is that true? Look at the set C and check whether 18 is an element of that set. Yes, 18 is present in the set C. Therefore, the statement is true. The second question, 6 does not belong to A. Look at the set A and see whether 6 is not an element of A, because they have said 6 is not, does not belongs to A. So 6 should not be present in the set A. See whether 6 is present. No. So 6 does not belongs to A is true. Next, third sum, 14 does not belong to C. Look at the C set. Look at, there are four elements, 12, 14, 18 and 20. Whether 14 belongs to C? Yes, it belongs to C. But they have given 14 does not belongs to C. So, the statement is false because 14 belongs to C. So, the given statement is false. Fourth sum, 10 belongs to B. Look at the set B and check whether 10 is an element of the set B. Yes, 10 is an element of set B. Therefore, the statement is true. Next, fifth sum, 5 belongs to B. Look at the set B. Whether 5 is present in set B? No. So, the statement is false. The sixth subdivision, 0 belongs to B. Whether 0 belongs to the set B? No. The element 0 is not there, therefore the statement is false. And question 3b, fill in the blanks. First one, 3 belongs to dash they have given. We have to fill to which set does the 3 belongs to. See, look at the 3 set A, B and C and say in which set does the element C belongs to. See, it belongs to the set A. So 3 belongs to the set A. Therefore, 3 belongs to A. We have to write 3 belongs to A. Next, 14 belongs to dash. 14 to which set does it belongs to? 14. It belongs to the set C. Therefore, 14 belongs to C. Next, third, 18 dash B. See, look at set B and say whether 18 belongs to set B or not. See, 18, we don't have 18 in the set B. Therefore, we have to write 18 does not belongs to B. 18 does not belongs to B. Fourth one, 4 dash B. See, go to set B and check whether 4 belongs to or does not belongs to. See, we have the element 4 in set B. Therefore, you have to write 4 belongs to set B. Okay, can you all understand? If you have any doubt, you can message me on the WhatsApp group.